Okay, good evening. Welcome to tonight's Moscow Planning and Zoning, Wednesday, September 8th, 2021. Looks like a short agenda tonight. We only have a few things, but we have to do these reason statements to get them out of the way, I guess, hon, so things can move along in a timely fashion. I'd like to welcome back Maureen and Emma. They're back to see us. Haven't seen them in a couple of weeks, so welcome back, guys. Good to see you. I guess we'll start with the first item is for approval of the minutes. Do you guys see any additions, corrections, deletions, any other shuns?
Look good. Move to approve.
Second.
Yeah, you got a move and a second to approve. And so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, we'll move on to the next one then, right? So done. Let's go with the public comment. This is where the public gets to come in and speak their mind if they want to. We'll give them 3 minutes each. We have 15 minutes set aside for this if anybody wants to come up and tell us what's on their mind. No movement? All good? Okay, looks all good. So we'll close the public comment session and move on for approver of the reasoned statement of relevant criteria and standards. The proposal for the comprehensive plan, land use development, designation, zoning designation, preliminary subdivision plat, and plan unit development for 21.73 acre property proposed to be annexed into the city of Moscow, generally located north of Slonaker Drive, east of Arborcrest Road, and south of the Trail Road within the city of Moscow. If we had any issues or questions or corrections or what's that?
Anything, Mike?
You guys got anything?
Okay.
Or Mike, you good? So do we hear a motion or?
Can we prove them all at the same time?
You can if you'd like, sure.
Okay. That's such a mouthful.
Somebody?
So I would move to approve the comprehensive land use designation amendment from auto urban residential to combination of auto urban residential and suburban commercial designations. And I would, can stop or keep going? Keep going. And I would move to rezone the subject property from ag forest zone to a combination of moderate density, single-family residential zone and neighborhood business zone, and move to accept the proposed preliminary plat and plan unit development as stated for the Woodbury subdivision.
Good job.
Good? Okay.
There's a motion. Do I have a second from somebody?
I'll second it. Oh,
Fantastic. Here we have a motion and a second. Mike. So the motion moved that. And all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, so good. Now, Joel. Already.
The Transportation Commission will meet in this room at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And there's 2 items on the agenda that look interesting. One is looking at D Street and Mountain View intersection, safety pilot project. There have been issues with respect to that intersection, and if you've been through there at the time students are coming and going, you've probably seen crossing guards, and apparently crossing guards are having some trouble getting motorists to behave. So there are some issues there, and I believe there's some grant funding to look at possible improvements to that intersection.
Joel?
Yes.
When we did that mobility workshop and we went out there and looked at that, the gentleman who did the workshop mentioned a small roundabout. I don't know if that might come up to him.
I suppose that would be one of the things that,
And he talked about
conceivably
you could
could
do a
be.
pilot roundabout by using straw bales to
Yeah.
test it out. I remember it because
yeah. And there's also some grant applications being implemented. The TAP program, grant money that could be utilized to find pedestrian and bicycle improvements and safety projects. And they're proposing to submit some grants on D and F Street on Mountain View there also. Mike, anything to add to that?
I don't have anything, Joel. No.
Yeah, okay. But sounds like an interesting meeting.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
Simple enough, huh? Okay. Go on to the next announcements. Mike, or any announcements or correspondence or anything?
Nothing from staff, no.
Okay, shoot.
shortest meeting on record.
Okay, we got to do something. Okay, upcoming events. How about the water education that we talked about earlier? Are we going to do that, or is that something that we're going to, in the pipeline, or, like, we're going to have Tyler, I think, and Gina come in here and,
Yeah, I think Rob was
Once upon-
coordinating that.
oh, is he still okay?
Yeah.
And then I think Rob wanted to mention about the 15-minute city, to put that on the agenda sometime, and maybe let you take, I mean, you know what's going on with that, right? He said.
I read it. You kind of brought it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I don't know if we want to put that on next time, or,
We don't have any big hearings.
Yeah, I don't
Big
think
ones
we don't have any public hearings next time, so we could certainly, if we have a meeting, yeah, look at discussing that.
Okay, yeah, yep.
if we have a meeting, so we might not.
Depends on what you choose. Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
don't think we have anything slated for that agenda right now, so.
Okay. Maureen, do you have something?
Yeah, I think that there's a water summit that's coming up that the city is doing already, city council, and so maybe maybe you all want to do it collectively? Actually, give me a
No,
second, I wasn't looking on my,
Ours is just a little educational type thing, not a
Well, but ours is
panel or
too.
not a whole big thing.
Yeah, just a little get together. But I just wanted to bring it up for,
yeah.
so we would keep it going. I didn't want to lose it and
Right.
whatever.
But I mean, because the council has a workshop or something, I know we can sit in on it.
Right.
Yeah, I might be too. I mean, it's something that's
As long as I know that.
piqued interest the last couple of months here, so,
Yeah, it's been a big issue for a lot of people.
yeah. Yeah.
And it can-
I guess one of the things I'd like to see, and maybe it's a part of what Rob is thinking of in terms of discussion, but I'd like to see some discussion with the city attorney of exactly how our responsibility as a commission relates to the legalities of water and well, ultimately to growth. And I would assume that the city attorney should have some help for us in terms of understanding our role in that process.
Well, maybe you could talk to Mia and see what her schedule's like or whatever, and fit her in here maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea, Joel. Okay, anything else for the, as Rob would say, good of the order? Are we good to go here, or? Looks like it. Well, thanks for coming. I have nothing else, so. We will adjourn the meeting. All right, thank you.